Hello everyone. This week we will begin our discussion on population health. So this marks the halfway point in our course. It's always a little surprising to me how fast we get to this point, but we've already covered a lot of ground. So far we've talked about the capabilities an organization needs around financial and reimbursement models. We've covered an overview of business intelligence and analytics in the healthcare field, how people are beginning to use these tools to help us with triple aim goals, and we've talked about the technical environment needed to provide accountable care. So I'm sure you're beginning to see how much is involved in preparing an organization to meet these triple aim goals that we've been talking about. This week we'll go on to explore the topic of population health in detail. The concept of being responsible for the entire health of a population, not just the sick people, is a complete paradigm shift for hospitals and healthcare providers. Until recently, the concept of population health was only undertaken by very progressive health systems. But with value-based purchasing, this is a model that is making population health management a mainstream requirement for providers. To do population health well, providers must find ways to improve patient engagement. I recently came across an article from Class Research that talked about patient engagement and how it's going from rhetoric to reality. Their latest research as of December 15th even showed that the industry is getting to a point where patient engagement efforts are really taking off, and organizations are becoming serious about looking for patient collaboration to help manage health and lower costs. I thought they had a pretty good definition of patient engagement: improving the wellness of patients by using enabling technologies that empower patients to take responsibility for, understand, and report on their adherence to collaborative plans of care. So they're definitely beginning to emphasize collaboration with the patient is needed, and patient involvement. So you might argue with the word patient in that definition. Some people are using the terminology of consumer instead of patient, so that it's less limiting and inclusive of the whole population, whether or not you're taking care of them. But overall, I think this is a pretty good working definition of patient engagement. Questions that we're going to be exploring this week are: how are organizations approaching population health? What are they doing to care for people with chronic conditions? Population health requires much more focus on managing chronic conditions. Another question is, how do we measure patient engagement? Is there a way to go beyond looking just at system functionality and did the patient log on to the patient portal? Beyond that, how do you measure patient engagement? How can we leverage business intelligence and predictive analytics to improve our ability to do population management? Using analytics will make all the difference. Those that use analytics well will be successful, and it's very difficult to do a good job of population health management without using analytics. For your assignment this week, you will choose one discovery question and post your response for the group discussion. The first discovery question asks about 4 population health challenges, and you'll select one of those challenges to write on for your assignment. The other discovery question asks about patient engagement. Both discovery questions explore the approaches being taken by organizations these days as they begin to work in earnest on population health and patient engagement. From your readings, you will see there is no single right way to do this, to do either of these. So no single definition for these concepts. of population health or patient engagement, there's still a lot of discussion of just exactly what these definitions are. And so many different approaches are being tried right now. I've noticed that the discussions are getting into good depth, and people are carefully considering the material presented and challenging and questioning points, both from the readings and things that have been mentioned in the discussion. So keep doing this. It really helps the groups to have a productive discussion and to more fully explore the details behind these concepts. So enjoy your week, and I will look forward to our discussion on population health.